Well, it's been a while, really. The semi-retired despair reviewer, Angry Anime fan here, although technically only a reviewer of Eden Zero now, at least until I find something better to do with this channel. Sorry, just it's a lack of creative drive on what to do with the YouTube situation, and that is frustrating me deeply. I'm finally getting one plan on what I do, but I don't have the willpower or the money right now to even do that. So yeah, let's just drop that and go to the chapter, shall we? I mean, it's always nice to have a YouTube channel though to comment on others. Alright, in this one, Eden Zero chapter 109, we are fully introduced to Nadia, the supposed love of the life of the skeleton man. We still don't know her objective, but we perhaps shouldn't trust her immediately. But it is answer though on why she has that very long tail-like core, whatever. According to Nadia, she is a 200-year-old model, and she considers Pino and Happy to be new models. And she mentions though that she has clues on how to find Mother, but also that she was once upon a time a guardian of this place. She built this place 200 years ago to protect the Mother Beacon. But she does say, though, that the treasure is no longer here. Therefore, she is a guardian in name only. So, although the treasure's been lost, of course, we don't learn exactly what that treasure is. But she does say that the beacon to where Mother is remains, and therefore it's there. Rebecca asked if she means that the treasure and the clue are two different things. However, Nadia yes, they are related, but it is correct; they are not the same. This way, and then we see that yes, she cannot move very far from where she is because she's connected to a cable. Without it, she will not function. Still, no answer exactly on why that human called Nadia the love of his life, but maybe he was looking for a way to free her from this. She points towards the door where the Mother Beacon is. However, with a little bit of an ominous feel, she says that she will not guarantee them to live. So, but she does say that they can fully return if they cannot feel like they can survive. So they head deep into the cave, and we finally find out why the Red Cave is called Red Cave. Because inside of that cave, things get extremely hot, especially for poor little Homura who passes out once they get to fires. And then they see, so yeah, the planet of Red Cave does have fire inside its core. It's like you go into the pits of the earth, you know. Well, okay, maybe not completely, but almost like that. So it's kind of comical to see Homura faint off when she sees this fire. Granted, this is no laughing matter, even as the bikini gets burned and many things more. It is so hot that literally everything will melt, including androids as well as the other people. So, well, it seems that this fire is truly fire. That was an unintentional pun. It's really consumes everything else. And the deeper they get into it, the more the fire turns into magma. The fire even follows anyone to do this. So they had to retreat to the door. It is truly a dangerous thing. No living being can possibly get to the Mother Beacon because they cannot survive such magma or fire. However, what is most so besides some fan service scene of it all, we actually learned something quasi interesting, so to speak. Once again, an implication that Siggy is way more special than we have originally thought. Yes, he is the Demon King, and yes, he created the four-star Shrine Maidens, and yes, he has somehow become evil, and yes, he is aiming to become the absolute dominant ruler of the world. And it almost seems very possible that he is going to become that ruler of the galaxy. However, now it is actually revealed even that his alloy is special, because according to Sister, this single level of armor would actually be able to resist such high functional heat and magma, but the four-star Shrine Maidens cannot. And according to Nadia, the skull mask android did come here 15 years ago and learn a beacon. Is that implication that Siggy, that even the evil Siggy already know where Mother is? Or is there something else? Well, if that's the case, then the guy already are behind everything. So, and even Witch cannot get past that thing because, well, she may you be able to use water ether, but it's too powerful. But Witch has another plan. And here is actually a nice situation. It turns out she has used the Eden Zero ship to travel back to Blue Garden. And a lot of people pointed out in the spoilers, how is she able to do that? And then Rebecca says, they can fast travel. Remember, they just need to log a planet and then they can get to that place. And that is just what happened here. Because Witch has decided to watch a theater in the Shirazade theater. Is that the name? Shirazade? From Shirazade? The Arabian myth? Something like that? I wonder if it's been in a previous story made by, you know, Hiromishima. Either way, it's a musical theater with an old man and a seemingly younger woman singing what they call a beautiful song. Come back, May. I'll be back one day, for this is the place I call home. I'll never forget this bright blue planet, no matter how far I roam. Am I to believe you? Do you speak true? Come what may, come what may, I'll be back one day. I'll be back one day. This is promise I give you, you give to me. A love story musical about a, I presume it's a love story musical, and returning of it all. Although technically the old man looks way much older than the young woman. But either way, it's a beautiful play that Witch is actually watching in the audience. But then later on backstage, suddenly Witch approaches with none other than Klein and Chris also behind her, saying that she is talking to the old man who says that only authorized personnel is here. Chris and no, Klein immediately recognizes the face, as it turns out that the old man actor is only using a hologram to change his face, because his real identity is that of Laguna Husert, the spirit of water. Yes, his last name is Husert, and it appears his first name really is Laguna. Unlike Klein, who Sylph's name was actually a code name. I thought Laguna would be a code name as well, but no, it seems that Laguna is actually his real name. But now we see Husert. I wonder if that means anything. However, Witch says with a very nice smile that I've come to you here as a friend. Because it turns out that Witch actually keeps tabs on all enemies she has done. She's a paranoid person, but also pretty wise. The fact that she does that may very well be implication that we will see other faces sorry, in the future because she locks it all. But she says she is approaching Laguna as a friend because she can able to help us. And remember, Laguna has a water ether gear, and that is a fireplace. He can even turn someone into water using, well, his ether gear to his lover. So in a way, yeah, Laguna is the only one that can pass by that red cave. Maybe. Or at least be possible with teamwork. Now's the question though, will Laguna help them? Rebecca in the previous world called Laguna the nicest of all Drakenjol's goons. And while he does seem to be kind of bothered by some things, he doesn't necessarily have done anything malicious other than pursue the other people and looking down on robots. But he also seems to keep very hidden secret on why an actor suddenly decided to become a goon for a dangerous crime lord. Granted, it may just been that Drakenjol blackmailed him with something. Remember, Drakenjol probably recruited all of his elemental four with some kind of blackmail promises, or at least like you have no choice. Granted, however, Phi and that other guy, I wonder though if they just willingly went along, because Phi was kind of sadistic. But that is not important. What is important is Laguna is back in the story. Will he join the crew? I'm not fully sure yet, but he may very well become an ally. Maybe. Still, I'm not sure why he will feel obliged to help, which, granted, if it turns out, as I said before, that he was only serving Draken because he had no choice, then technically that choice is gone now. The team defeated Draken. Therefore, you know, he's free. Granted, however, he is using hologram to change his face, so it may very well be that he can no longer be Laguna on the stage. After all, he worked for a crime lord. Who knows? Who knows? But the fact that Klein and Chris decided to help Witch was a surprise. But I guess it's because they were on the ship. But Witch not even having her helmet on, just a beautiful face, as well as those markings there. Is she beautiful? Give me your thoughts if you have any.